And then one of the things I I had like some major trauma a few years ago, and that forced me to look inwards. And I thought that that's the starting point of trying to find out what this whole mind is and how this is creating our reality and all those things. So, but from an academic point of view, what are these logical fallacies that you put? Cognitive biases, critical thinking, reason, rationality, and why are these important?
Sure. Well, as part of psychology is, of course, understanding how people behave, understanding how the mind works. There are many
Mm,
different aspects of psychology. My PhD is in social psychology, which is basically human interactions or interactions with other people, beings, whatever. Uh, but cognitive psychology is also a specialty of mine, and that's really how the mind works, how we think about things, how we process information.
mm,
And early on, I got involved in like debating on different topics, and I found it fascinating that these arguments on the surface, they would look really good and they would be persuasive, but they were completely and totally
They're
wrong. And
wrong.
and
Okay,
it
so it's wrong. It's not trash, but it's wrong. But that's two different
yeah, I
things.
mean
They
it could be
still have
both. You could
content.
say it's
Oh, okay.
sure. You could say it's like it's wrong, therefore it is garbage, or it's garbage, therefore it's wrong. But you also have like trash arguments that lead to the correct conclusion. So it's this
Really?
interesting
Okay.
dynamic between argumentation, the premises, and the conclusion that it comes to. And I was really fascinated by that because I wanted to know like
Mm,
what's going on here? Like why is it so easy to manipulate people? Why is it so
yeah,
easy to
exactly.
feed people incorrect information and really get them to believe it?
Have
And
them
how
believe
could
it.
we
Yeah.
avoid that? Right. So that's where the study of logical fallacies came in, which are basically flaws with arguments. Like they're
Right.
problems with argumentation. Cognitive biases are kind of like uh, they're hallucinations, if you want, with the mind, the way we think. So instead of seeing things for how they are, we see things differently because of these cognitive biases. So you put those together with logical fallacies, and you could see how reasoning, the whole process of reasoning and coming to the correct conclusions, could be completely uh, off the rails, could go off the rails just by these two things. So by learning more about these, I was able to, and other people will be able to think better, come to better decisions,